Yo then guys, and welcome back. Wait, where the f am I? Jordan Ash? Hello? Have I done it again? I'm on the wrong channel again. 10,000 subs, eh? Maybe I'm not in the wrong place. I mean, with 10,000 subs, I mean, if the video gets a few likes, I might be able to stay. You never know. Hint. Okay, I don't know what the that intro was, but anyway, chances are you're never going to have seen me before. It's like, okay, we've got a random kid in a hoodie. Here we go. This could be interesting. So if you've probably seen by the title already, things are changing up a little bit. Now I will go through the whole backstory of what happened, but it will probably bore you. So to save all of that, pretty much my purpose on here is to make gaming reviews. Let me do a quick introduction. I'm 18 years old. I have a YouTube channel called The Gamer Reacts, currently on 670 subscribers at the time of recording this, I believe. And I do, hence the name, gaming and reaction videos. Now really quick, my link will be in the description if you want to go check it out. I won't even bother though, because it's like the deadest chat. I'm joking, please. I need all the help I can get. But yeah, that's pretty much enough of the introduction. 18, my name's Joe. Gamer Reacts is my channel. You probably already know the first game that I'm doing a review on, hence the title. It's called Claybook, a very, very good game. We'll get into that in a little bit. Just very quickly, before we do get into this review, I will be doing a playthrough. I say a playthrough because I've recorded one episode and I already want to cry in a corner. Now, before the bullying begins, I just want to say I am only on level 3, and the first level's a tutorial. I played the first 2 levels. Basically the first one was a tutorial, played the second one, the third one I rage quit. I genuinely had to rage quit. Now you know what, I'm not even going to show you that on here because it's too embarrassing. If you want to look at it and you want to have a little watch, then please by all means just click the link in the description. But anyway, let's get into this review. Now really quick disclaimer, I've never done a review before, so yeah, I'll get better with time. But if you do like this video, then please hit that like button and let me know in the comments. Obviously, the more positive feedback, the more likely we are to continue this. But yeah, let's just get into this review. So, Claybook. Honestly, one of the most unique ideas I think I've ever seen. Honestly, Second Order, the developers, have done an incredible job at this. Like, honestly, insane. Although the game makes me rage, it's a beautiful game. Everything they've done with it is perfect. I had one problem with that, and that was that the camera is automatically inverted, but there turns out there is settings for that. So far, I'm having no problems with it other than the fact that it's a puzzle game and I'm raging, because I'm awful at puzzle games. So it's a puzzle game where you essentially are a blob of clay. As I said, there's many reasons as to why this game is so unique. Let's just get into this. So as I've mentioned, in the game, you pretty much play as a blob of clay. You go around, you roll around, you do the objectives, you get stars which unlock chapters. I'll get onto that in a little while. Now you're probably thinking, Joe, literally every game development company has done that already. Like Angry Birds, things like that. There's a few additions which make this game just incredibly smart. So pretty much, the blob of clay, you're rolling around, you're getting all your objectives. As you're rolling around, the floor that you're rolling on gets like destroyed, dented, and all of that clay that you roll over gets mixed into you, so you become bigger. I just really like it. It adds a little bit more into the game, and by the end of each level you've got like 20 different colors. They've done a really good job with like the setting and everything. Like when you look around, you're just in a bedroom, there's a creepy kid looking at you, which, does that kid ever sleep? Like, I swear down that kid is constantly looking at you. Little bit worried by that, but I really like what they've done with it. They've just created a kid in his bedroom messing around with some clay, and there's like pencils, there's pens, there's notepads all around, and I really like how they've created an invisible wall to make sure that you don't end up leaving the area. There are so many features that these guys have included. For example, you can change up the shape of your clay. There's 4 numbers along the bottom. So you have a sphere, a cube, a cylinder, and a sort of like a disc shaped one. There's also a really cool feature of allowing you to rewind time. Not only does this save you the ball ache of having to constantly restart every single time you make a mistake, but it also helps them as well. So they created gaps in their little world which you had to find some way of getting over, the whole puzzle effect of the game. Now, although you can go into different modes and be different shapes, I'll get into that in a little while, when you rewind time, it creates a copy of yourself. So from the place that you rewinded, it creates a copy of that shape that remains in that place, which allows you then to go back, come back into that same space, and roll up that other bit of shape, which helps you get over the gap. This saves them the time of having to create bridges in the game. You would have heard the music at the very beginning, and honestly, it's amazing. Like, I genuinely love it. Not only is it catchy, but it actually is kind of calming. It's just like, just sit back, breathe, and just take in the amazing music. I love it. Now, there are many other modes. I'll get into most of them in a minute, but the one that stands out to me is called Sandbox Mode. Now, what Sandbox Mode is if you hit tab on the PC, I don't know any of the other controls for the other consoles, but if you hit tab on the PC, it comes up with 46 different shapes for you to try out, all the way from different kind of cacti to ladders. I mean, it kind of is a way of cheating, but at the same time, if you're like me and hate puzzle games and can never complete them, it's worth it. Now, I mean, if you're not a cheater, there is always a cool little addition which allows you to go to different shapes anyway. You just have to find them around the map. So for instance, if you find a rocket, a magnet, or anything like that, all you have to do is go up close to it and press left shift on the PC. Once again, I don't know the controls. Left shift on the PC and it will just switch you over. And the shape that you switched from will stay in that exact same position. Now, going into the settings a little bit, there's a load of options in there. Really, really helpful stuff as well. From in-game tips and cross-platform sharing, all the way to being able to assign quick action buttons and key binding being 100% customizable. Now, that's enough of the gameplay, but let's get into some of these game modes that are in this game. Now, there are 3 different game modes in this that you can try out. Number 1 is books, number 2 is create, and number 3 is community creation. Now, number 1, books, is pretty much like your normal story mode. You get in, you do your objectives, and you get your stars. Number 2, create, have a blank canvas. It's pretty much like Minecraft. You have a blank canvas, you let your creativity go wild, you're given all these shapes and all that. I'll get into them individually in a minute. And then community creation is where other people that play the game have created their own maps, and then they put it on public so you can go and play them. So let's get into story mode first. Story mode, you have 5 chapters. The first one is unlocked. There's 4 levels in each chapter, so overall that is 20 levels. Quick math. Now, the way that you unlock the other 4 is by getting stars. You have to acquire these stars. I think the first one needs 6, but something I found out very quickly is that it's not 6 to unlock the entire chapter. It's 6 to unlock the first level, and then you have to get another 2 to unlock the next level, another 2 to get the next, and it just goes on and on. So you get these stars by completing levels. For example, if you don't fully complete it and you get about 50%, you normally get 1 star, 75% is 2 stars, and 100% you get all 3. Something I find quite cool is that there are leaderboards. I mean, the leaderboards are hacked, so it doesn't really make a difference. For some of the levels, they're okay, but for some of others, it's just like 4 seconds. You just didn't though, did you, mate? And if you did, how? Because I want lessons. There's also an option to invite local players, which is a really cool addition. If you're struggling on a level, you can just invite people to come help you. So, the first level in the first chapter is a nice tutorial. It starts you off and eases you in. Now, as I said in the intro, don't bully me. Just ignore the fact that I've only done the first proper level. Yes, I did rage quit on... You know what? I'll just show you it. Go on. Have fun. Go on, bully me in the comments all you want. Go on. Look. Why is that going down 3%? Why is that gone down 9%? 10%? What's happening here? This is a take. This is an absolute take. Nothing more, nothing less than a take. Just let me out, please. I don't want to be stuck in here anymore. Oh my god, this game is infuriating me. Please, out you go, you son of a... Please. Oh, you're a... You are a mother... Thank you. The goal is now open. Oh my god, no. No way did I think that... You don't even have to complete it properly. But this one I might actually complete it properly. Like, actually complete it. I'm out. I cannot be with this level anymore. Chapter completed, 94% complete. Okay, should we get onto the third? I swear to God. It's not even the third, it's the second, let's be honest. Did I just restart? Nah, I'm out. I just restarted. I don't even know how I restarted. Yeah. Don't really know what to say to that one. Bit embarrassing, really, isn't it? Yeah. Link in the description? So, yeah. So yeah, seeing as though I just did the shameless plug, I mean, if you really, really want me to play another episode on this, then you're going to have to smash the like button on this video and on my video, because that's going to take a lot of patience to get through another episode of that. Anyway, that's enough of books, let's get onto the create game mode. So, as I said, create, this is where you have a blank canvas and you let your creativity run wild. You pretty much can build whatever you want, at all. You create your spawn points, you can create triggers so that when you interact with certain blocks, you get triggers that fire at you. I don't know if you actually have health or if you die, or whether your clay just gets, like, destroyed a little bit more. You can create time limits, you can create scoreboards, you can create anything you like. And as you can see in the gameplay in the background, this guy decided to create a flying game, which I was awful at. You could create something insane. In fact, if you guys create something really awesome on it, let me know on Twitter @thegamer_reacts and I'll have a little look at it. And if I haven't uninstalled it, I might come and play on it. And finally, last but not least, we have community creators. This is pretty much what Minecraft do with servers. You have someone else that has created their own world in Create, like you. You then put it up on public and the people can go onto community creators and get into it. You can leave ratings, you can report it, you can play it, and you can also add it to your favourites list. I think that's a really cool addition as well, to have a favourites list, so you don't have to scroll through potentially hundreds, maybe even thousands of other worlds before getting to one that you like. So yes then guys, that is Claybook. Big shout out to the Second Orders team who gave me a key on Keymailer, I really appreciate that. Once again, my playthrough of it will be in the description, so go check it out and let me know if you do want to see a second episode of that. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and fingers crossed, if there's a positive feedback, I will see you in another video really, really soon. Thank you for watching, and peace.